While part of the playoff picture was solidified entering this week, there were still postseason spots and district championships up for grabs in almost every local district. Our game of the week featured two teams that are used to fighting over a league championship. Round Rock and Vandegrift have been in the same district since 2018, and every single season since then, one of them has taken home first place. This year would be no different, and tonight's game would decide who would finish on top.
I just thought it was interesting that us and Round Rock were the last game.
For our seniors, it started since freshman year. It came down to, it's the same exact situation. It came down to the last game.
I kind of felt like this year that it would come down to us, and that's the way it is.
Like Aiden said, we've been going against them since freshman year and lost.
We've been working every single day, working our off because this is what we want.
All the goals that you kind of write up and talk about during the off season and everything, it's all about having opportunities to win championships.
It's great to just finally get a shot at winning a district title with all my friends I grew up playing with.
We can either be co-district champs or outright district champs, and so we'd like to be outright district champs, obviously.
If I have to break out my bleep sound effect 45 seconds into the show, you know it's serious. Time for our game of the week. Guys, it was senior night for Vandegrift, and the Vipers did all they could to make this a memorable one. Quarterback Miles Teodecki, he's not a senior, but he helped one find the end zone. Marcion Williamson in for the score. Now, this formation is something we've seen a bit recently. 6 dudes lined up to the left of the center, moving more blocks than a game of Tetris. Brendan Fournier in for his 12th score of the season. Next is a guy who just refused to go down, yet no Jack Rudberg ate his Wheaties this morning. Strong guy, strong win, strong season. Vandegrift wins an outright championship. Final score tonight, 35-6. Now, if you ask me, that score actually a little more lopsided than I expected entering this one. Both teams entered this game 8-1, and now Vandegrift keeps that 9-game win streak rolling into the postseason. My friend Corey Mose was there. He had a front row seat for all the action and joins us now with more.
Yeah, what's up, Jeff? No bleeps out here, but there were a bunch of stops. I got to give a shout out to Vandegrift defensive coordinator Nate Griffin. Ever since week 4, the Vipers have given up an average of 5 points a game, and that trend continued tonight as they only allowed 6 points to Round Rock. And it's funny that when you do those type of things, that equates to a lot of good wins, and there's another win tonight for Vandegrift. And speaking about wins, I was able to talk to Coach Drew Sanders earlier this week, and he mentioned to me, Corey, I can't wait to talk to you after the game on Friday, knowing that I talked to the winners. So clearly that confidence from the head coach trickled down to his team. And so, yes, I was able to talk to Coach Drew Sanders and a couple of his players after they were able to hoist another gold ball. All right, so now I'm joined by the Vipers who just won another district title. I saw you holding up the trophy, Ian. How does it feel to be able to do that?
It feels great. I mean, I've started sophomore year, and it's just been straight winning from here. We had a rough season last year, first round exit, but I feel like this team is great, and we're ready to compete.
Yeah, and I talked to multiple coaches about you specifically, and everyone had the same word. It was dog, and that's how they described you. And so y'all showed that dog mentality in the first half, shut them out, and then for the rest of the game only allowed 1 touchdown. What made this defense so dominant tonight?
Well, it goes back to week 3, Stony Point. Coach Mack said a phrase that we don't have our swagger. And since then, the defense got their swagger back, and we've been just running on people.
Yeah, you also got this guy back, Brendan.
Yes.
Bringing him in. 2 touchdowns on the night, over 100 yards rushing against a stout Round Rock defense. You know it's going to be very physical tonight, but y'all were able to out-physical them. How were you able to do that on the offensive side of the ball?
That's just our brand of football. We knew they were going to come in here, play tough, and we prided ourselves on being tougher than them being the more physical team, and we took it to them.
And I saw you take the picture. Laying out over there. I saw you out there. Yeah, don't get shot now.
I thought all the guys were coming with me. I didn't realize it was going to be solo.
Hey, but how does this moment, though, just for you personally?
It's amazing. It's just great to be back here, and there was a lot of doubt about the offense coming into the season. We graduated a lot of seniors that were really highly touted and recruited, and they were great guys, but we knew we had to step up, and I'm so proud of our guys for being able to do that.
And Coach, how does it feel to have him back in the backfield?
Yeah, I mean, he's a dog, just like Whit. So, and both of these guys are captains. Both these guys are great leaders. It's not the same when you don't have your guys on the field, even though we found a way to win several games, but it's just so good to have kind of like the band back together.
Yeah, and 7 straight district titles now, Coach. Does it ever get old?
Never. Winning never gets old. So, I mean, especially this year, I told the team, I'm so proud of these guys because we had so many holes to fill, replacing 8 starters on both sides of the ball, brand new offensive staffs besides Coach Woolkine, who's done a great job, by the way. But we got a new offensive coordinator to come in, and these guys just jumped right on board with that. And so I'm just really proud of the whole team and coaching staff.
Well, congratulations, coaching. We'll get you a little double cheeseburger,
Yes,
water.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sounds good. The burger sounds great right now. But you know what also sounds pretty good? Winning. And that's what Vandegrift continues to do, especially in this district. Check this, Jeff. Since joining District 25-6A, the Vipers are 49-2 in district play. Pure dominance by Coach Sanders and his squad.
Pure dominance indeed. Just like you dominated that live shot like you always do, Corey. Great job. I see you bundled up, man. You be safe, be warm, and be quick on your ride back.